Alright, welcome back everybody to LEGO Racers 2. I am Atyrum, and we are going to jump right in and do the next race here. Ooh, that's interesting. This one actually takes place at nighttime. I believe the other ones were a bit brighter, I think. The last race we did, and also the exploring we did. Sparky said something about the choices yours. I didn't even read what that said. Something about a shortcut and a power store? What on earth is a power store? I've been playing this game for since I was a kid. I do not even know what a power store is. I've never heard of that before. Does that mean like the pit stops? Is that what those are called? I did not know that actually. If that's what that is. All right, so let's shoot that off. Ricochet that off the wall. No, it didn't really quit. I was trying to get that shot so to shoot behind me, and it looks like I'm taking the opposite direction everybody else is. Slow down a little bit. All right, so we've already gotten quite a ways ahead, and I believe we can take the shortcut through here. And this would be where we found that golden brick, and now we are even further ahead. So I don't know who that rocket was aiming for. It definitely wasn't me, because it totally missed me. Alright, ooh, that's pretty cool. I haven't really been paying attention, but there actually are a lot of vehicles that kind of just like fly around and don't really interact with you. Like that flying one right there, and there was actually a plane on Dino Island that I saw when I was racing, when I had to do the catch-up and everything. And it's kind of a shame that I didn't get to show that on camera, although it's possible you guys may have been able to see it from one of my earlier videos, and I just didn't notice it myself. So there's a lot of fireballs in here. Again, those are just annoying little physics objects. I don't think they really do anything to you. Got on the homie rocket, just fire it off, don't really care. Not really gonna bother, because I do know the controls to make it aim for, yeah, that's why I don't bother. I do know the controls to make it switch targets to aim at like second place or something, who I think I mentioned before when I've done it. I kind of believe like second place is more of a threat to me because they're closer, but of course they're all pretty far away. But the rocket's never gonna make it around. It's really just a waste of an item. I just figure out to get rid of it right away, because honestly it's gonna hit something, some kind of object, before it ever gets to, I mean, even last place, but at least last place has a better chance of hitting them, which of course does not really help me unless I'm actually in danger of falling last place, which at this point in time I don't think I am. Even if I like slip up and fall in lava or something like that, I think I'm still pretty good. So yeah, races have, I don't know what it is, but the races seem like they're so much easier when I'm recording, which seems like the opposite of what seems to be true. Back when I used to watch videos, Let's Play videos, like way back when I first started watching them, like 2008 or something like that, I remember a lot of Let's Players that I watched brought up the Let's Player's curse, which basically meant that everything that can possibly go wrong always goes wrong when you're recording. And I kind of feel like I have the opposite of that, because it seems like when I wasn't recording and I was trying to do my catch-up races and everything was going wrong, except, I mean, I still got first place in the end, but it seems like there's so much going wrong. And then when I actually record, everything goes right. I don't really slip all that much, except for a little bit of slip right there. And I end up getting a really big lead, and it's just kind of boring footage, which, I mean, I kind of regret that, but at the same time, I'm not going to, you know, throw the race for the first lap so I have some catching up to do to make it more interesting, because that's just silly. I mean, it's a kid's game. It's going to be fairly easy. I think all these power-ups I'm getting are really giving me like an edge. I mean, I think I mentioned this before, but when I was a kid and I played this game, I never used the power-ups, like, because I never wanted to bother doing the mini-games. I just wanted to advance the game and do all the races, so I never went for the power-ups. So I guess I can see now how powerful those power-ups are. Looks like my first lap was actually the fastest by a little bit. So that's kind of interesting, because usually you would think that you get faster as you go because you get more used to the track. Alright, so we got that finished. We know where one of the mini-games is, and we don't know where the other one is. So let's go for the one that we just go to explore right from here. That's pretty nice. So we just go to the one, let's save the game real quick, because again, I'm paranoid. I want to make sure I don't have to do a whole bunch of catching up again. Although it really didn't take that long. I mean, I had like, what, maybe like 35 minutes of video total, so it took about that amount of time to get caught up again. So we just gotta find the rocket, which I believe is over this way. And I think maybe the other minigame might be on top where I was looking around before, last episode, for that golden brick that I thought was up there. That might be where the other minigame is, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Can we get through around here? I think we can get around this way. Yeah, if you fall in the lava, it's the same thing as falling in water, which I've demonstrated in previous videos. You just get rebuilt and put back on the shore. Alright, so this is the dock, and yeah, okay, I was right. He does want to fix the rocket. I'm not sure what the second minigame would be, because we need to find all the power to power up the rocket. I don't know what we need to do next time. Is that Johnny Thunder over there? Do they not have enough alien characters to populate the world, to give... I don't know. Because on Dino Island, it seemed like there was only one Martian, and most of them were Dino Island characters. But here it seems like there's quite a few Dino Island characters here on Mars, so I don't know, that's interesting. Alright, so I need to find, 10 crystals. That's more than I think that's more than I've had to find in the, let's fast forward, more than I've had to find in the previous few mini-games. But of course, it's the same kind of thing as always. I mean, you just go collect the items, you can carry 5 of them at a time, and you bring them back here. It's pretty easy. You know, I have a question. How does Sparky get to Mars? If you remember a couple episodes ago, he was actually there waving us off as we took off in the rocket, and yet somehow he managed to get to Mars as well, and I completely missed that. Alright, let's grab that one and just go and throw it back here just for the fun of it. How did he get here? Because you can clearly see him waving us off as we take off in the rocket in a couple episodes ago. So, yeah, how did he get here? Alright, looks like that one might be up on the bridge over here. And I feel like there's got to be an enemy racer in here somewhere. So, I mean, does he have his own rocket he got here in? I mean, if so, why do we even need to bother repairing our rocket? Why don't we just use his? Or possibly, could it be that, what was I going to say? That there's more than one Sparky, that he has twins, maybe, and they all live on all the different worlds? I mean, who knows? I don't think the creators of this children's Lego game put too much thought into plot holes. Could you even call it a plot hole? I don't even know. So we got these guys driving around in circles. Get off. Watch it. Alright. We should be able to go around here and pick up a couple. Of course, I felt like the first time I did the first couple times I did one of these mini games, I was kind of worried about like timing and everything. But I mean, they give you a lot of time. You really could go pick up one at a time, one of these little things at a time, and just come bring each one back individually, and you'd probably still be fine. Oh, and if they do hit you, you just drop them where the items where you are. I found that out when I was doing the mini game, because like I said before, everything bad that could happen always happens when I'm not recording for some reason. All right, so let's get around that guy. Looks like there's another one over here. Looks like these guys are actually driving in circles around the power-ups. Or not the power-ups, the items we need to collect, so that's kind of interesting. Because I feel like in the past I just kind of drive in circles around random locations, somewhat near to all the power-ups. It doesn't look like they're even bothering to chase me, whereas when I wasn't recording, I felt like one of the people was actually, chasing me as I was trying to collect all the items I need to collect. So I still need to, so I have to collect all of them. That's interesting. This is one over here on this bridge, and it looks like the other two are off to my right. So let's grab this one. I wonder if you fall in the lava, if you'll end up losing them as well. I would hope they don't fall into the lava, because then you wouldn't be able to get them back, and that would kind of suck. Alright, so this one looks like it's up on this ledge up here, and then the other one is back behind me, so we'll catch that one on the way back, and then that'll be it. I wonder if... It's kind of interesting, though, because the past few minigames like this, you've had to collect a certain number of items, but you get to pick which ones you want. You kind of use your own judgment to figure out which ones you want to actually get. Whereas here, it looks like you... Ooh, no, okay. I mean, I do kind of want to find out what happens when you fall in lava, but at the same time, not really. Alright, so, yeah, because the previous few, they give you a choice as to, like, which ones you want to go for, because there's more items than you need to collect. Whereas in this one, it seems as though you actually have to collect all of them, which is kind of interesting. Alright, so let's loop back around this way. Hope enemy car over here doesn't hit us. I guess we'll go down and around. That's probably the easiest way to get back over there. But yeah, because you do have to collect all of them. I wonder if the next minigame on Mars will have you collect maybe 12, and you have to collect all 12 that are around, or... I don't know. Alright, so of course, since on screen I actually picked the shield upgrade, and I accidentally picked the grip upgrade when I played off camera. I think I'm going to go ahead and grab the shield upgrade that I originally had now, just so I have that. Although I haven't been worried too much about, you know, enemy cars hitting me recently because I've been going so much faster than all my opponents. I've been just leaving them all in my dust. So I've done 2 things this video, so that'll be the end of this episode, and I'll see you I'll see you guys next time. I've got 2 more races to do, and I've got 1 more mini game to do. So I may do 2 races next game, and maybe I'll do 3 things next episode, or I might do a mini game and the boss in 1 episode. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So that's it. See you guys next time.